let's talk about some things that I find incredibly chic for the fall specifically. First thing are dark, short nails. Long too, honestly, but I've been very into just shorter nails. Right now they're a little long. I actually have an appointment tomorrow and I'm gonna cut them a little bit. But I've been, this color, I think it's called Complimentary Wine by OPI. I also really love Linkin Park After Dark. That's like an OG favorite for everyone, but it's just for a good reason. It's like one of the best colors ever, but just deep, deep, deep dark reds or burgundies, obsessed with every single fall. I think it's so chic. Lounge knitwear or silk, like matching sets or nightgowns, or just like loungewear in general, doesn't necessarily have to be like pajamas, with a robe, a very long robe. Just something about having this entire set. If you do live in a place that actually experiences crisp fall mornings, this is just like so chic to me. I love it so much. I slack in my like loungewear and pajama section of my wardrobe so much because it's hard to find things that aren't too hot. Everything makes me sweat. Everything is just uncomfortably hot and too thick, especially robes. So I really love like bamboo or silks. And if it's a knit, it has to be like a very light knit. But obviously, if you live in a place that actually experiences seasons, then you can opt for something like chunkier, which I think is even more chic. But just something about roaming your house in like a long nightgown and a matching robe, or just like knitwear or matching like silk top and bottom and a robe, the whole set, just like there's something so chic year round, honestly, especially like for fall. This one I talked about recently and I'm just like not over it. Like every single time I see it on my Pinterest, I pin it. Like I'm so drawn to it. I think that it looks so good. Just shawls and capes or anything that you can throw over your outfit. Like you can be wearing a very simple unitard or just like any simple outfit in the bottom and you just throw like a poncho or a cape or a shawl over it. And there's something so incredibly chic about it. It is so timeless. It is so beautiful. Any fabric, any color. So I want to add like a shawl to my collection. I don't know if I want to go for like a sheer one or like a knit one. I don't know. I think that sheer would work a little better for me and my climate, but a good knit one, especially if you live like in a colder climate, you can wear this for the winter as well, or something a little thicker. Dark framed eyeglasses. So I'll show you guys a couple of examples, whether it's like a thicker frame or like a tortoiseshell or a thinner frame. There's some thinner ones that I just think look so good. I wear contacts every day and it's too hot and annoying to wear my eyeglasses like on hot days, but during the winter and maybe in the fall, like when it's a little, it's not like as hot outside, there's just something about wearing eyeglasses like with your outfit that I think looks so chic. I don't know why specifically for the fall, but it's just like this weird thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like for the summer, it's just too hot to be wearing like extra things on your face. But for the winter, it's just different. And it's like a good accessory for your outfit. And it's something that you don't have to take off. If you want to wear it like at night, maybe, I think that that's like a good little accessory option. Because personally, for during the day, like I love accessorizing with my sunglasses, but you can't wear like you just look dumb if you're going to be wearing sunglasses at night. And really quickly, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Skims. If you guys have never heard of Skims, I'm sure you have, but in case you haven't, they are a solutions-oriented brand creating the next generation of underwear, loungewear, and shapewear. So I've tried something from almost all of their lines, and one of my favorites is their Fits Everybody line. So I've been trying out some new bralettes from this line recently, which I talked about in a recent video as well. And it's all that I put these to wash and then I put them back on my body. I actually had to pull one out of my hospital bag to film this video because I already have it packed in my hospital bag because like I mentioned in the last video where I talked about them, I think that these would make really great nursing bras because you can just put them to the side, stick a little nursing pad in there and you're good to go. So a pain point that I have with bras specifically is anything cutting me here on the sides. This is my problem area. I do not want anything cutting me. I want the band to be a good size. I want it to be super, super stretchy and seamless and breathable. I don't want to feel like I'm wearing a bra, basically. And every single bra that I own from Skims just checks off all of these boxes for me. One of my favorite lines from them is their Fits Everybody line. So I got 3 triangle bralettes from them. I got their nude, which looks like this. They're black and they're brown. And the band on these is just so comfortable and so stretchy. It's not digging into anything. It's super, super lightweight. So I don't feel like I'm wearing anything. It's very seamless underneath my clothes. And it's also super comfortable to wear like to sleep, which is something that I look at too. Like I want my bras, especially like my bralettes, to be versatile enough where I can lounge in it, I can sleep in it, but I can also head out the door in them. And this just does it all. So yeah, anytime that somebody comes and asks me for bra or underwear recommendations, Skims is one of the first brands that I recommend because they just tick all the boxes for me. And I'm super picky when it comes to bras specifically because I don't love wearing them. Even though it doesn't come with a clasp in the back, you can adjust the straps, which I always look for just to get a little bit more support and to be able to really customize the fit. Skims offers over 40 cup sizes and they have intimates from sizes extra small up to 4X. Be sure to check out the description. I'm going to put a link where you can shop my favorites from Skims. And if you do place an order, be sure to let them know that I sent you. You can just select YouTube in the little survey, and then in the drop down menu you can find my channel. And I'm also going to put a QR code on the screen that you can easily scan. Thank you so much Skims for sponsoring this portion of the video. Dark brown suedes, or just like any browns. I talked about this recently, I think in a fall trends video or something, just like browns in general. But I recently got 2 bags, I'll show you guys, from Madewell, which I've been loving. Just deep rich brown suede. It could be anything, a skirt, something that you can throw over your outfit, just anything, a belt, any combination. But a bag is just like the easiest thing, and it's so timeless. Madewell's killing it right now with their bags, so I really love these 2. Extra long coats, the longer the better. I love this so much. I think it's one of the most chic things that you can wear all fall and all winter long, especially if you have the seasons for it. Like if you live in a place, well, I mean, I guess obviously if you live in a very like casual place, but I've seen very long, like casual looking coats. I own one actually that just looks like a big blanket, which I feel you could definitely wear even if you live somewhere that's a lot more casual. But just long coats, man, there's something about it that's the most timeless, the most chic thing ever. I love it so much. I think that if I lived in a place, like if I lived in New York, I would live in this. Like I would live in coats like this. They're so easy. You don't have to worry about what you're wearing underneath really. And they're just like, they make everything. Like they make your outfit. So yeah, if I lived somewhere that actually experienced, you know, a true fall and true winter, my coat collection would be insane. Similarly, coats that tie at the waist. So shorter coats that you can cinch at the waist. I've been seeing some, Fabrique just makes beautiful ones, but I've been seeing just them everywhere and they are just so stunning. So if you don't want something that is super long and you want something a little bit more casual but that's still super elevated and chic, really love any of these style coats. They're just so stinking perfect. High neck anything. So coats, like we talked about, any of these coats, but like high neck, super chic. But just like sweaters, just like any of these funnel neck pieces. But obviously we've been seeing funnel neck windbreakers. I think just like funnel neck coats and like trenches and knitwear or sweaters or jackets are just like extremely chic. You can get any of these outerwears, and if you want it to instantly look more chic, just get it in a high neck version or a funnel neck version. I think that it's such a timeless silhouette, but it just looks so good. And personally, I like it better than like a turtleneck, because turtlenecks are just very, like, I feel claustrophobic in them. Funnel necks, like, you have more room to breathe and you can open it up, like it's more versatile. a good mid-length or like any length, but specifically like my favorite hair length is like mid-length to like a tiny bit longer than mid-length. Bouncy blowout with like layers. Really love like a chocolatey brown version of this, but obviously whatever hair color you have, just like a big bouncy, maybe like subtle layers or like heavily layered if you have a lot of hair. There's something about it that with like a turtleneck or a sweater or any of the things that I talked about, this style is just so beautiful. I'm gonna go cut my hair. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a haircut in before having the baby or shortly after, but for sure I want to cut my hair to like a mid-length because it just grows too fast and I can never maintain the length that I love for long enough. Like I just cut my hair like 2.5, 3 months ago. I don't even think it's been 3 months and it's already grown so much. So I have to like constantly be cutting it like relatively short for it to stay the length that I like for like a longer period of time. But yeah, this length hair during this time of year, I love so much. And if you have like a deep, rich, chocolatey color, I think that it looks so good. Like there's something so chic about it, but obviously any color hair that you have. Skirts with long boots, or I recently talked about how I love these like baggier, they're almost like short length, like a really long short or like culottes or somewhere between a long short, like a long baggy short and a culotte pant with long or like knee-high boots. Obviously you can't see the top of the boot. You only see like the bottom half of the boot, but this combination with like either a skirt or these like pant short culotte pants, I think looks so cool and so chic. You can pair it with like a turtleneck or like a bodysuit or something more fitted up top, and then like a long coat, a plaid skirt. But yeah, like suede skirts with like leather knee-high boots. I've been seeing some like not rouged, but like slouchier boots. They're making a little bit of a comeback right now. Not comeback because they never really left, but I personally like more of a sleek boot, but I have been seeing these more like slouchy boots and they also look good with this combination, and I think it looks so freaking chic. And finally, watches or bracelets over sweaters. This is my go-to every single fall and winter. I think that it's one of the most chic, simple things that you can do. Just throwing either a watch or a big like statement bracelet or a couple bangles over your long sleeve. I usually do it with like a bodysuit, like a long sleeve bodysuit, because they're usually like the tightest, but obviously over like a chunky sweater if the bracelet is big enough, or if you can like open up the bracelet. But it's one of my favorite things to do when I'm wearing a long sleeve and like I'm accessorizing. I think that it looks so good. So yeah, that's it. Those are some things that I find incredibly chic for this time of year. Let me know what are some things that you guys find chic for this time of year. I think this is like one of the most chic times of year, or one of the times of year where you can really play around with your outfits, because it's not, obviously, if you live in a place that actually experiences seasons, not me. If you do, it's not cold enough in the winter and you just want to be bundled up. You don't really care about your outfit as much. It's like the perfect weather for you to be able to like really experiment, you know? So lots of opportunity to put a lot of chic things together. So yeah, that is everything for this video. And thank you so much, Skims, for sponsoring this video. And I will see you in my next one.